Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Steel Talon, who wanted the Gundam in Zaku 2 colors. So, that is what we've got. This is an ace match. I think it's a 400 or 450. Might be slightly higher, but yeah, it's somewhere in that neighborhood, because we've got a Galbaldi, and Nemo 3, Saikamu Zaku, and Hyzak, all of which are somewhere in that range. I decided to grab the point because it didn't look like anybody else was on it, so figured it was a good time for me to do it. And luckily nobody tagged me with Saikamu or anything. I think somebody did fire a missile at me from the look of the explosion there, but so far so good. And I am back in my mobile suit. I am charging my beam rifle because the Gundam's beam rifle is really good. I think I even went... I'm not sure. This could be, if this is 500, I might have actually gone and bought the level 3 beam rifle to go with this, because it was, I know I didn't have it before, so I might have gone after it, because yeah, it's really good now, so. And there's that. It is a violent, which I probably does a little better in space than it does on the ground, honestly, but violent, excuse me. Like I said, I know there were other games that, okay, yeah, this is 500, so. But yeah, I know there were other games that called it violent. Can't remember which ones now, though. But I'm still amazed that while there were Hyakushiku, it was called Type 100, though, because the last time I saw that was on model kit boxes from the 1980s, so. But okay, yeah, I managed to take somebody out, and just sticking with the team mostly. Tagged that MLRS, kind of trying to kill it before anybody else can. Have done so. Overheated the rifle, time to hide. There's somebody behind us, so I'll just contribute some Vulcan fire so I won't get in their way. Thinking about going in with Saber, but at least one other person was too, and since they started working on this before I didn't see the point in, bonking off of them. Now that I'm, going after it in earnest, I'll bonk a little bit, but yeah. And I should stop and, yeah, there we go. I should stop and send sorry. Pilot's not going anywhere. Somebody else may get the kill. Yep. I swear I saw the pilot alive there for a second, but I'm certain I killed them. Another mobile suit down. I don't think I end up the ace here. As usual, since I'm trying to record, I'm trying to be, but I don't know that I get it done. We'll see. What is that? Whatever it is, it has missiles. And there is a Rigelgu with it. And missed my downswing by a mile. Overheated my rifle in the process, so I'm in a great position to be fighting here. And let's see. Yep, Rigelgu's after me, other thing is after me. Luckily, the team doubled back at that moment, and it might be a G-Line light? Hard to say. Either way, I'm just hanging back. My rifle is ready again, so I can take a shot at the violent and just get to cover. Unfortunately, there's only two of us, and I can only provide so much cover with a charging beam rifle for that Galbaldi to get away, so I'm just gonna throw some shots. Okay, the Saikamu Zaku is here too. I don't know how I missed it before. I think the person must have been out of their mobile suit, but they're almost dead too, so yeah, this is a bad scene. I have the most health of the two people left alive, and I really don't want to approach any closer than I have. Thought I saw an in on the violent, but no, I don't, because the enemy team's sticking together fairly well now that it's just two of us, so yeah. Best I can do is fight while retreating, and that is pretty much what I'm doing. I should have gone down the corridor probably, but let's see. Rolled out of the way, and yep, trying to escape, not going to make it. But stayed alive a fairly long time, I'd say, against the entire enemy team. And we've still got a 2-to-1 lead on them, so, no harm done really. And we'll see where that goes once everybody's back in. Everybody but me is back in, so looks like they managed to pick up another kill while I was getting the death cam. And okay, yep, there's another one. Yeah, we're doing fairly well. I think the Galbaldi is about to drop again, and so's the Hyzak, possibly the Nemo 3. But we will see how that turns out. I will just hang back, take some shots. Got the saber swing. Like I said, you actually have a pretty good chance of, I'd say an advantage with melee when you're below somebody in space. Just because, yeah, you really can land a lot more shots. And there is a pilot down here trying to take our point. I'm not having it, because, well, we need that. It really will put us at a huge disadvantage if we lost that, but luckily we didn't. So I probably should have sent the all-clear tail, but we've got aces. Ours is our Nemo 3, Nemo 3. Keep doing that, but and the enemy is a Mark II. So as I recall, Mark II's armor is generally not great. I think it has higher beam defense than ballistic defense, but or maybe I have that backwards. Either way, what I need to do is get in there and stab the ace if possible, because our ace isn't here, so keeping their, at minimum, keeping their ace busy, at most killing their ace is the best way to keep them from getting points. And it is done. Ace is dead. We might be running away with this one a little bit, but they, you know, as you can tell from the totals, they have been putting up a fight, so it could be worse. And I'm just throwing out some damage. Our ace is back, so it's time to stop trying to make a kill and trying to see where I can defend our ace and also put in some damage so that they can get the kill shot. And let's see, missed it. Tagged Violent pretty well. And there's probably somebody... Okay, no, somebody's fighting the ace. I have not noticed yet. They're not calling for help. And I missed Violent by a mile. Gonna take a swing. It's too much of a swing, and yeah, sending sorry. I thought it had a little more health than that, but let's see if I can do a little bit better from here, because I don't want to keep taking the kills. And let's see. Damage against that, and yep, just tagging the Zusa a couple of times. Their ace is fighting our ace. I'm going to incapacitate their ace if I can help it. I'm at least going to do damage against it. I am doing pretty good beam damage to it, so I'm going to assume its beam defense could be better. And I am just going to take swings, because yeah, like I said, faster, you know, since their ace is targeting ours, attacking the enemy ace and defending our ace are the same thing, which actually makes life a lot easier. I had slightly better spacing than that Mark II did, so we got it. Unfortunately, our ace was destroyed while I was playing with that. On the bright side, though, we are up 2-1 again, so it'll be fine. And let's see, gonna try and get this. Oh, that's not a Zusa, that's a Gazome. Neat. I think there might be a Zusa here as well, but that was definitely a Gazome throwing missiles at me. That must have been the thing throwing missiles before that I didn't quite realize. So, neat thing I found out about the Gazome after I recorded that first round. Its missiles follow it like tri-blades. If you, caught the tackle with 48 health. If you move the reticle after you launch the missiles will follow the reticle. So, I was actually able to aim my missiles up and then down, just kind of like getting over the edge of the ledge on the one of the checkpoints on the bridge in the Arctic base, and take out a pilot that was trying to order support fire. So, yeah, I don't know how terribly useful those missiles are going to be with that steering function, but it is there, and I think people are going to be able to get creative with it. So, should be fun. And that was the round, and like I said, I think it went fairly well. I wound up, well, our ace swept the boards, which, you know, not a bad thing in the ace match. And I still wound up with 6 kills, 2 deaths. Not bad. So that is gonna do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, and until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! That beam rifle buff to the original Gundam really has been great. It's just so much more fun to use the basic beam rifle now, because I mean, the stats between the original beam rifle and the beam rifle with super napalm were so similar that before now there was no point in using the regular one. But now that you've got faster shots, that kind of makes up for the ability to have a little bit of instant stun with the super napalm.